that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hokies will put total weather to crank us up. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Panthers' offense is on the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the...
Gain of
good gain on the play.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Here's the handoff. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's run out of bounds.
This offense watched their opponent struggle in their last game. They knew that there were some places they could try to attack, especially running the football, and they wasted no time. Opening drive, and they generate an explosive play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship. It appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball. And this offense right now is in the
about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team. And generally, games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
And he'll step up. After making a good gain on that one, this offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Jolly. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew the zone, and they executed that.
Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for the runners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front. Your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Cricket.
They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break. I'm also okay with these little bits. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Chase. He's right on target. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's tough on the defense. They're third down, red zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Grant behind the line. It's Nicholson. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Jolly. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Can anyone catch him? And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
Virginia 7, 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. The quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win and can...
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. Think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is. You put more DBs in the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. But they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the kick, a lot of times you don't see that. It's a superb effort by that guy.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Chase. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's so good for an offense. To start stringing 1st downs together, it makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
You got to have short quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Green 25.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
2-9 Philly.
Leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Chase. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the game. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want to be physical.
It's first down from the 11.
Easy.
They'll ride the hot hand. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everyone to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team got to respond.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Penn State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end. Over the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. This is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
Pulls it in. It's Nicholson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
The defense playing zone coverage, they're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Hokies will hunt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Not able to popped the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to the touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Pick up and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Dropping back, it's Chase. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense move.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David.
Open runway ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
He didn't get the big gain. You want to call that part and probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Big timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got it in the middle, it's Mahoney. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass, it's Jolly. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hokie.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a juices, all the excitement. Is like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
To the air, it's Jolly. Finds his man down the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hokies in the hurry up.
Really nice looking pass there. I tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal. This guy right now is showing you with his arm talent to carve up this defense.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at that, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
Part in the backfield, it's Nicholson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Buying some time. Got enough space. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options. A 1st down or a touchdown. They stop him short.
carry is the
Get
running
him
back.
over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on the fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up to their offense.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from the interception. And on second down for this offense.
29 Philly.
Right back to it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I know it's not sexy, but just keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hey,
Just feeds the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark. The Panthers will have a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow knock back, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute.
He's Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Belly stunner.
Quarterback checking off.
Cobra.
Dropping back, it's Chase. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Slips through the lob. Working his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he got loose, it was all over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a look.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Last touch pass is so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They'll make the stop right there. The Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a 1st down.
I love when players understand the situations, and they understand where the 1st down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Okay, ready?
And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10.
In blue. In blue.
They'll try the run. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
First down, physicality. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make him honor the run. Make him know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Green 25.
Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
On the ready.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead.
Hustle, hustle.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
He's now 2nd and goal.
Now on 2nd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the ground. Touchdown, Pitt. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. So, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. They're trailing by 26 to Penn State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Nice run there. Picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds.
That's a pretty good job by this defense, man. It's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
At the 32-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
He's getting the field. It's Jolly. throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's Nicholson. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Coming after it. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
Third down coming.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted.